Hi, my name is Nenaya Fakoya-Smith, aka Ajala Nene, and we're here for the Tourism Virtual Summit. So today we're going to talk about something it's a different field. It's not a tourism, but it's related somehow to tourism. That's agro-tourism. And we have someone here who is a seasoned farmer and who also likes the idea of using tourism and agriculture to sell and promote Nigeria. We have Olaoluwa. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine. Good afternoon.
Let me greet you in the Yoruba way.
I'm fine. Adupe.
Here we go. All right. So, introduce yourself to us. Let us know more about you.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Olaoluwa Bamigboye, and I'm the co-founder of Heads and Errors International. We are into agriculture, and basically, agriculture is a way. Of course, Nigeria is talking about agriculture now. The world is talking about agriculture. People are hitting everywhere. They're mad. They're saying, everybody anywhere, 247 people are hitting. So that's what we are into. Basically, we go into trainings to management and consultancy. So as to encourage people that are not in line with agriculture, come into agriculture safely and have a safe landing. Rather than come and have some hiccups and challenges on their way, we can put them through. So that's how we came about agritourism, where we take people to farms and let them know what it's all about on the farm, rather than read online, Google, get some documents and think they can, right where they can't. So we take them to farms to see what they can do, how they can do it, how it's being done on that farm, so they can come up and have a safe landing too.
Okay, so you mentioned agritourism. Please, can you define agritourism for those of us who don't know what it is? Okay,
thank you. Agritourism is simply like a fusion between agriculture and tourism. It's an hospitality act performed by an entrepreneurial farmer. You know, when a farmer has a venture and he is willing to accommodate people on his farm to see what is going on his farm, so that he can let people know what is farming, how he's farming it, and then you can come to get your hands dirty, so you see how things are done, you know how your produce is being farmed, and then you can be a good customer, so you know what the worth is eventually when the produce comes to the market.
Okay.
So basically the tourism aspect is just, okay, fine, that's an angle from the farmer, but from us, we take people there to see, like, okay, fine, this is how things are done. We take, like, okay, fine, we take them to the farm, accommodate them on the farm, and then there are training sessions, like farm workshops on the farm, where farmer teaches us how things are done on the farm, and several things. Maybe when we go on, I will talk about more of this.
Okay. That's good. So, what are the advantages and disadvantages of practicing agritourism in Nigeria?
There are many advantages of practicing agritourism in Nigeria. We have rural economic development. You know, in Nigeria, people are always coming to Lagos 24/7, middle of the night, during the day. People are always influx in Lagos from different parts of the country, where things can be done easily, and then you can grow things, you can cultivate livestock, you can raise livestock and everything. But you know, when people don't see the reason why they should stay in the rural area, they want to come to the urban. So the reason why that's why I mentioned rural economic development. This tourism takes us back to where our farms are. We can now develop accessibility to the farm, power in the farm, and different things on the farm. Then we talk about land conservation. We conserve our land rather than give it up for anything or just abandon it. We conserve our land. That's land conservation. We talk about food security. Like I mentioned here, everybody hits. The sane, the insane, the poor, the rich, the average, everybody. You have to eat. You just have to come at a point, breakfast, lunch, dinner, you have to munch snacks, you know. So we have to make sure that the food is enough for everybody to eat. And then, so basically, those are the reasons why the advantages of agritourism. But disadvantages could be that, you know, when we expose our resources to outsiders, they can come overnight to steal it. You know, when they know what is on the farm, the facilities on the farm, and the value of what they are seeing, they can come and be the unseen flying objects coming overnight to take away your things. You know, so So that's one of it. When they know what you have, they can come to steal it. The other disadvantages could be that, coming from different places of the world now, or even in the country, going to farms, you can have people coming with different things, let's say diseases. So just to ensure that the farms are safe, uh, we could maybe sanitize people that are coming, but in a way, disadvantage could be that people are bringing different things to the farm, which you're not aware of, but you just have to be sure. So it won't interrupt your plans on the farm, and it won't kill your livestock or interact with your crops.
Okay, all right, okay. Thanks for those said and those pros and cons of starting an agritourism business. So how can agritourism, right now, how can it help generate income for agricultural enterprises?
Okay, how agritourism can generate income
for
for
agricultural
those
yes.
agricultural enterprises. Okay, fine. As a farmer, you have a lot of resources on your farm. You have a farmhouse. You have some facilities for farming. You have good things on your farm, facilities to make life comfortable for the farmer and the farm workers. So rather than restrict the use to the farmers and the farm workers, you can extend it to people in the community. The tourism aspect is just about hospitality, where people feel comfortable, connect with nature, relax, reconnect, and have a rethink of what they are going through. Just coming to a place of solitude, so that you can just relax and everything. So farm can serve that purpose too. So if a farmer has an accommodation on his farm, a good one, it could be self-contained rooms, it could be detached apartments, it could be flat, it could be anything. People can come from different places to relax while they pay for farm stay. They stay overnight in the farm, or they can stay for the weekend, can stay even for summer. You'll be shocked. That's what happens outside the country. People go to farms, farm estates, farmhouses, they relax on the farm for weeks. People don't know where they are, but they went back to connect with nature, to see how things are done, to just take a break outside the hustles and bustles, the exhaust everywhere on the highway and everything. So that's a good way for farmers to make money.
That is very interesting because I remember there's a time I was searching for things online and I saw farm tourism in Holland. People actually pay to go there to go and relax. So go and learn how to milk cow, how to make cheese. They live with the farmers and their family for like a week or two. And I was like, Nigeria doesn't have this. Well, then agriculture was nothing to us. But since now we're beginning to harness agriculture and tourism, if we can bring them together, I don't have to go to Holland. I don't have to go to Holland to experience that. I can experience it here.
Yes.
So that's a very, very, very good packaging, agriculture and tourism. That's really nice. Okay, so my next question is this. How can we help create awareness? Like I said, now I know about other countries that do it, but people don't know that we do this here in Nigeria. So how can we help create awareness, increase awareness on agricultural and on agro-tourism packages in Nigeria? How can we do that?
Okay. Like you just said, creating awareness in agro-tourism in Nigeria. We have to let people know that these things that we are traveling outside the country for, or the experience outside the country, are done locally. So simply put, we just have to make them know that values are being offered in our country. So I remember we had our agro tour to Landmark University just recently. That's by Heirs and Heralds, and I'm very sure people can come up with this. Is a large market, and there are farms everywhere, different audience, different markets, different age brackets and groups that you can cater for. So different packages of agritourism can be done by people, and even tour brokers or tour providers can come and see how they can make tourism sustainable in agriculture, because tourism is mentioned in 3 of the 17 SDGs, the goals that the goal. Yes, so three are connected to tourism. So it's a way that we can sustain our environment by making it known to people. So let's by putting up packages of agrotourism, and then, like I said, people like top providers like you coming together to make, coming to farms now to see what we can offer you, the packages can run together, and then going back to the market to see, come to so farm and see how things are done, rather than go outside the country and see how things are done. There are some places you can see it in Nigeria and you'll be satisfied and you get value for the money you paid.
Okay, that's very, very important. All right, so the next question I'm going to ask you is this. So now you're talking about tourism packages. Now for our listeners, can you tell them what activities, apart from just farming and seeing how they milk the cow or the trainees, what other activities can they do in all these agritourism packages?
The activities are bound and they vary depending on what the farm offers.
Okay.
Like let's take, for example, a processing line for chicken as accommodation and is inviting people to see what its processing line is like. So you can come to the farm, see how the chicken are raised, see how they are slaughtered, eviscerated, and they are being packed. So that when you come, you go back and say, no, I want to go for that specific brand because I saw the way they handled the chicken from day old, and then the way it grow, and then the way they package. I want to go for that because I know how they handle it. So the same thing goes different lines. Like I said earlier, lines are bound in agriculture. We have orchard, we have cultivations, we have livestock, and in livestock we have micro livestock, we have ruminants, we have non-ruminants. So different activities are bound. Not until you know what you want, and then maybe you cater, like I said, the markets and the markets you are catering for, there are many. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
So it's simply that we should know what we want, and then, like, sorry, I don't know. It's just like I know the answer, but the markets are numerous. Activities are bound. Okay, fine. You want to go to a cassava plantation. You want to go to a plantain plantation. There are some plantations in Nigeria where they make pampers out of the fiber from plantain.
Wow, are you serious?
Do you know? So all these things are bound. So you have to just simply know what you want. Farm stay, we encourage you to ask. Yes. Farm, yes. So farm stay, we encourage you to know what you want. And like I said, orchard, where you can taste, you can get your hands dirty. You can get involved in the farm activity, maybe how things are being planted. You can go to a piggery farm where you see how pigs are fed, how they are being weaned, how they are being castrated. You can go to a ruminant farm where you can see how a cow is being farrowed, and it's just wide. So
wide. Okay, yes. Okay. I think the one I also want to know is that
very wide.
For example, now if you have say your child likes farms, he likes animals. If you want to do can you do a farm agrotourism birthday party theme for the children who maybe your child likes farming? You can actually say, okay, I want to do an agrotourism theme for my child. What kind of package can someone do for that kind of event?
Okay, so simply put, it's going to be fun when there's at least a farm stay where you can stay over. So you have your arrival day, you can arrive on the farm and get settled. In that sense, we can design activities for the celebrants and for the friends, because for birthdays you get your friends over to celebrate with you.
Yeah.
And so orchard, getting things to plant, maybe how to raise chicken, how to feed chicken, and at night there could be a bonfire activity, and then things that will be hitting will be from that farm. So the chicken that will be slaughtered for you will be from the farm, the vegetable will be from the farm, and some other things, the gari that is made from the processing plant is made to a bar, or depending on what you want, fufu or something. Everything is you are eating from that farm. So that makes the birthday spectacular and memorable. for the child and for the parents and even for the visitors.
Yes, that's very true. I like that. That's kind of idea that I, as a tour broker, is thinking about. How can I just not just go and visit a farm, but what other activities can I do that can make other people package it into their taste? So that even though they're going to have fun, they're going to go and learn something. So that's very important too.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So our next question is this. I was when I was looking for information on what to ask you during this summit, I came upon the word agri-tech, right? So what's agri-tech, and how does it help promote tourism in agro-tourism in Nigeria? How can it help promote agro-tourism in Nigeria?
Okay. Agri-tech is simply the use of technology in agriculture for productivity, to increase to reduce labor, to increase productivity, and definitely increase the profitability. So the use of technology on the farm, like smart farms, having things done easily on the farm rather than getting several labor on the farm. And you just have to connect yourself and the farm using technology. People want to farm, but going back to the crude way of farming, where you get hold faster and then you are not getting value for your input, the era is gone. So we just have to find a way of reducing the stress, the labor, and increase the productivity and then the profitability eventually. Where you say you're investing investing a certain amount for certain percentage, that makes it appealing for people of this age now, rather than say you're investing vaguely and then the returns is not clear. So that's agri-tech, smart farming, connecting your activities with technology, and then you are getting good results. How agri-tech can increase tourism or agritourism is just simply, when the farms are identified and they know what they are offering, and then we use technology to promote our activities. Right now, where people go online, browse what they want, where it is being planted and everything. So it's just like synchronizing agriculture and technology, where that this is the era we have to come up to this era, 24th century, not getting produce and then taking days before it reaches the market. As you're harvesting, you can snap your harvest and say, okay, fine, tomatoes for sale. People know you're harvesting at that time. When the harvest is ready, they are even ready to exchange value for money and say, okay, I'm transferring to your account now. So you are offering this value. You are giving me this product for certain amounts, which I'm offering you. So it's just using technology to get results faster in farming, because it's everywhere now. Tech is tech age now, where artificial intelligence, big data, so we just have to make sure that we, as agriculturists, we come into the knowledge of technology and then use it to increase our output.
Okay. Thanks for that
explanation. Yes.
Oh, yes, it does. At least from what I've gathered, when you're talking about agri-tech, you're talking about the technology you use to improve your farming process, and then you're also talking about how you can also market your product that you're doing through technology. So that's
products. Yes.
That's general. Okay.
Yes.
Thanks for that. So our last question now. You did it, like I said, you did a package, agro-tourism package to Kwara State. That's Landmark University. Please,
Landmark University.
Yeah. So please tell us more about that, your agro-tourism. How was it?
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Yes. The agro-tour to Landmark University was a success, to the glory of God, and thank you. You were part of the success because we use your platform to advertise and to promote, to let people know.
Yeah.
So because it's a large market and the market is wide, yes. So thank you very much for the platform you offered us, and it brought us good returns. So yeah. So basically, like I said, people want to be part of agriculture. They don't know how, they don't know where, and they don't know when. So we just had the idea, okay, fine, we've been to Landmark University before, and we saw the facilities of agriculture that are there, state-of-the-art facilities. And then there's a mandate by Landmark University, the agrarian mandate, just to feed everybody. And Dr. Oyedepo said, the chancellor of the university now, he said, there's no software for food yet, There's no way you Google and then type in plants and deliver potato, and then you see it on your table. So everybody has to go to farm. So in a way to cater for the community that we are looking at, we had to take youth to the farm, and we got a handful number of them. We had 17 in Hall. We went to Landmark University of Moaro. We lodged in the school facility, which was the guest house. It was fun. The first night we had time together to discuss and know what the expectations was, which was good for us. And then the day came, we embarked on the tour. Eventually, the summary was that people were begging not to leave the farm, that let's just continue the program. That they were enticed, they are happy when they saw different things, the way they are done differently from the way, they had to call for extension, but we said we paid for this facility and then we have to leave. So sorry, maybe when next you're organizing one, you have to just come along. Yes, and certainly people are on the farm now as a result of the tourism we had. People are on the farm now, farming, buying and selling. They are in place I can practice. I don't need to go to the farm to be a farmer. You can be in a loop where you just buy and you sell. You can connect buyers to seller through your platform, through your phone. The idea of the market is existing somewhere, and then the idea of the consumer is somewhere. So why just not connect them somewhere and then be the intermediary? And at a certain fee, you are getting value for what you are getting money for the value you are offering to. So they had a nice time. Went from the hydroponics to the farmlands, to processing lines, and then even to the farm structures. People saw how structure can influence it was worth it. They got value for their money.
That's good to know. So when are you doing the next one? I hope the next one will be like for 1 week, so they won't say they want to go back home like before.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they're going to pay for that. If they can, we subsidize anyway. So yeah, we are looking at September.
Okay.
We are looking at September against October. So we communicate the date. I'm very sure you'll be part of the team so that we help us market and get clients and customers across.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. Olaoluwa. Why am I mixing up your name?
Yeah, Olaoluwa. Yes.
Olaoluwa.
Thank you so much. Yes, you're right.
Kushel, thank you so much for your time. So we look forward to more of your packages, more of your agro-tourism packages, so we can continue to promote both agriculture and tourism, two powerful tools, two powerful resources that we have in Nigeria, so that people can come and patronize the country, both locally and internationally.
Yes. Okay, thank you very much. We are glad to be partners and we get things across. Thank you very much.
All right, take care. Bye-bye then.
Yeah, bye.